over an undefeated Cougar squad? Enough with the cat names already. Sportsline starts right now.
And now, Sportsline with Jeff Landers.
Hello and welcome into Sportsline. We've got some high school football coming your way tonight, and tomorrow is the 52nd edition of the Emotion Bowl. I got my orange and blue on already. But first, we go to Julia Cox in Pocatello for the biggest rivalry in the Gate City. Julia, it's the Black and Blue Bowl.
Yeah, Jeff, and rumor has it was raining a little bit out there today, but the Black and Blue Bowl has been mostly black and red because over the past 5 years, Highland has beaten Pocatello. Now, it was much of the same tonight because in the 60th edition, Highland ended up winning 42-12. Now, that wasn't the only game played in the Dome tonight. As Century started up conference play, they hosted Preston to the action. Now, the Indians and the Diamondbacks come in with the exact same records, each looking for their first conference win of the season, and Pokey getting in some practice. To the action, first quarter, no score. Britton Atkinson looks like he tries to hand the ball off. He keeps it and is immediately met by Lane Fountain and Colton Adamson for the sack. Later in the first, still no score. Travis Green takes the handoff and bursts up the middle for the big gain. That would eventually lead to this. Atkinson breaks the plane for the touchdown. Extra kick makes it 7-0 Preston. To the second quarter, about 8 minutes to go. Preston leads 14-0. And Atkinson hands it off to Derek Wadsworth. He gets to the outside, and eventually he gets into the end zone for another Preston touchdown. Later, it's 21-7. Preston still leading. Less than 30 seconds to go, and Ben Ditton drops back, launches it to Marcus Huerta, who's able to come down with it over the defender. Century's unable to capitalize on it, though, and Preston ends up winning 28-7. Now, I'll have some information on Idaho State taking on their first conference game of the season tomorrow when they host Sacramento State. I'll have that later on in the show. Jeff, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Julia. Now to the 5A conference. The Madison Bobcats begin league play with an unblemished record as they host Hillcrest, but the Knights already have a victory inside the conference. As former Bills coach Marv Levy always said, what a beautiful day for football. The rain coming down. First play of the game, Dalton Clark finds Tyler Johnson on a pass, and Johnson reaches back to get it, then goes 80 yards for the touchdown. Knights, they go up 7-0 just like that. Now the very next drive for the Knights, it's Clark rolling out, finds Oakley Hussey for a 4-yard touchdown pass. Hillcrest takes a 14-0 lead. Then, with 4 minutes left in the first, Clark, moving in the pocket, unloads to Derek Marlowe, a 24-yard touchdown strike, and it's 21-0 Knights. Next drive for Hillcrest, they're back up inside their own 10. Clark trying to avoid the sack in the end zone, so he throws it away. Now the refs, they're going to get together. They call it intentional grounding. That's a no-no. It's a safety. 2 points for Madison. Those 2 points sparked a 29-point rally for the Cats. Madison wins at 29-21 to stay undefeated. Let's head to Rigby. The Trojans hosting Blackfoot. This is now a non-conference game this year with Rigby going up to 5A. Second half action, Broncos trailing by 1. It's number 7, Payson Hayes, going 7 yards on the bootleg. Blackfoot leads it 12-7. Ensuing drive for Blackfoot. Hayes looking downfield, unloads it. And it's Nico Flores coming back to get the reception. He got his arm under it before it hit the turf. A 29-yard pickup. We'll see that play later in the show. And it leads to this. Very next play. Hayes looking to pitch the ball. Tipped by the Rigby defender straight to Jagger Levitt. Levitt goes in for the 20-yard touchdown. He barely gets into the corner. It's 18-7 Broncos. To the fourth. Back come the Trojans. It's Jaden Follett. Right place, right time. Picks off Hayes' pass. He returns it to the 23. That would lead to a Rigby touchdown, and the Trojans rally, winning 27-18, scoring 20 points in the fourth quarter. We've got more football to come here on Sportsline. After the break, we'll hit the Terraton Turf as West Jeff hosted Ryrie. And later in the show, the Bonneville Bees are looking for the first win since the first week of the season. Could they get that against Minico tonight at Thunder Stadium? That's coming up.